Good morning, guys and gals. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef. May 24 Extravaganza, I think number 6 or number 7. I'm getting on 101 South right here. I'm not going to show a lot of road footage because I have a lot to put in today, but right here we're driving by the little hamlet of Bradley, which I wanted to get out and film and I didn't, but I'll splice in some bonus footage right here.
It's about 20 to 3 in the afternoon on Saturday, September 29th, and we are in the hamlet of Bradley, which used to be on 101, and 101 has since bypassed it. We're standing on the old road right now. There's a bridge I wanted to take a picture of that I'm not sure I'm going to get a good shot of. Here's the Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. That's Royal Crown Review in the background. It must be 90 degrees today. It's a warm one. There's not a lot here in Bradley. I'll try to get a shot of the bridge. If not, we'll see what's next. We're starting to head home. Not a good shot of the bridge, but it was an undertaking when it was built back in the 40s to bridge the Salinas River, which goes on for a while. We'll be in the Salinas River Valley for over an hour here, maybe 2. It's a ways to Salinas still. Good luck in traffic, like I care. So, we'll see what's next. Here's a better shot of the bridge. You can see it's got 2 types of bridges. I don't know what the 2 types are. I think the one on the right is a box girder bridge, an upside down one, because that steel is usually over the roadbed. You see all the underbrush in the riverbed, and then you can just see the rest of the bridge peeking through the trees. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're on 101 in Monterey County.
We're getting off here on US 101 in San Miguel, and there's a reason for this. I'm going to run some handheld footage here in just a sec. There's a historic San Miguel to Archangel mission, and there's some hand footage of old US 101 original pour. You're going to hear me babble on about that here in a second as soon as I park the locomotive. And here you go. Our next stop of the day finds us at the south end of San Miguel, which I believe is in San Luis Obispo County, California. This bell tower we're going to walk up back to, and we'll talk more about it. But I'm going to do the kind of sort of 360 here, but I'm really back here. This is on the way to one of the famous adobes. But we're back here for this. This looks like, and I would be fairly confident to say, is original concrete pour of what would become US 101 in 1926. I remember this has been here. I'm down here for this and the bell tower, and I'll talk more about that when I walk back up to the end of the road and film. So you'll see what's next. I've walked through this church, or the mission. They're having some big to-do there today, so I'm certainly not going to stop. You'll see it on the road footage. And here is the Father Fidelis Weiland Memorial Bell Tower, and I'll walk up here in a second and read the plaque. Father Fidelis Weiland used to be the King Chief here, and he answered the call of a grateful nation, like so many other men and women did at the time, and he was killed in action in the Pacific during World War II. He was I could never remember, a chaplain. He was a chaplain and a kamikaze plane hit the ship, and that was it for him. So that's like so many men and women answered the call, didn't come home. So we'll see what's next. My God, there's something going on here at the mission, because there is just a ton of cars. I was extra careful driving right here. I wasn't going to have somebody run out in front of me. So we're going to come along here. I'm going to turn right. You see the sign for Parkfield. That will be our next destination, though I am going to run some handheld here shortly. But you're going to see us turn left again to get to Vineyard Canyon Road. And you're going to see me pull off and park, and I'm going to run some handheld footage, and you can see that here in just a second. Our next stop of the day finds us at Vineyard Canyon Road and Indigenous Valley Road, I'm sorry. In San Luis Obispo County. You may be able to hear the hum of the tires of US 101. Of course, somebody drove by right when I was trying to get out. I have pictures and or film of me here, at least with my dad, his BFF Bob, and Bob's son Ray, on a motorcycle ride. I'll see if I can find those. And I may have some film here too, honest to God, I don't remember. So we're gonna press on the Parkfield and we'll see what's next. The road on the right is Vineyard Canyon Road. It goes from Parkfield to where we're standing in San Luis Obispo County. Now the road on the left is Indian Valley Road. And we've been on this road in the past because at the intersection of 25 and 198, where Peachtree Road is, this is what Peachtree Road ends up at, right here. You can almost see 101 from here. In fact, you can. There's a truck right in the middle of the screen. We had some rain today. Hadn't seen rain in a while. I condensed this drive to about a minute and 10 seconds. So you're going to hear a little music. We'll get to Parkfield, and then you'll see me again. Our next stop of the day finds us in Parkfield, Monterey County, California. I think this is the earthquake capital of California, if not the world. There's a sign up there at the cafe. I'll show you. We're at the three-way of Vineyard Canyon, Parkfield, Coalinga, and Chalame roads. This bridge right here crosses the San Andreas Fault. If you believe in this stuff, and I certainly do, I think plate tectonics is real. And this riverbed is the actual fault line. And I'm not sure how much you could see it here, but you could see plate creep as the bridge has moved a little bit. So here's the rest of our 360. I've got a couple of old clips here. I'll see what I do and do not clip in. So you'll see some of that. We're going to cross the bridge. We're going to go into town. Hopefully the cafe's open, and we'll see what's next. And on the opposite side is the Pacific Plate that we just were on, the San Andreas Fault. I'm going to go up here to the elementary school. I'm going to run some film, and then I'm going to clip in meeting our sweet girl Violet, and we'll see that next. Here we are at the Parkfield School. The town sign said a population 18. I guess there's more ranch kids back up here in the hills than we know. Anyway, when I'm done with this shot, I'm going to clip in when we saw our girl Violet here 10 or 12 years ago. So I'll clip that in here and we'll drive up to the cafe after.
Here comes the town dog Violet. Hello baby. Hello baby. Hello baby. Hello baby Violet. Hello Violet. Oh, you're a good girl. Yes. Oh, hello Violet.
I heard all about you. Yes, I heard all
We
about
stopped at the Parkfield school to show you the school, and then we see Violet's out and about. Violet usually hangs out up at the cafe to mooch food off people. There's
you. Well, haven't you?
there's my babykins. Scratch that big belly. Scratch that big belly of Violet's. Oh, yes, babykins. Yes, you're such a good boy. Well, you're a girl, actually, but you're a good dog. Okay. That's all you get, you dog. It's a dog's life.
Well, we are at the Parkfield Cafe, the earthquake capital of the world, according to the water tower here, right here. Be here when it happens. Chalame is a Yokis, First Peoples a nation name for the beautiful one. It's St. Patrick's Day, and there's a lot of people here, so let's hope we can eat.
Well, at 20 to 3 in the afternoon on September 28th, we have arrived at the Parkfield Cafe. We're hungry. We're tired. You've seen this in the past. No sign of Violet. I'm disappointed. Looks like you're having some shindig here at the B6 Ranch. Oh, at the lodge at B6 Ranch. I was hoping to see my dog. No sign of her anywhere. If you check on the Google Maps on the street scenes for right where we're standing, you could see Violet, which I found out last night or this morning, and it just kills me. So we're gonna go inside and eat. Next stop finds us at, the Parkfield Cafe in Parkfield, California. The sign says open. We're not gonna be disappointed. We're gonna have some grass-fed beef and some ranch beans. So whenever you're on the Central Coast, you need to come here. I'm not sure if the lodge is open. You see them working on the pump house. Oh, there's a dog. Looks like he has a hurt leg. Come here, buddy. Chico just goes ape shit when there's other dogs. Hey, he's not gonna come over. Well, are you hungry?
Oh, yes.
Let's go in. We have a fire going here at the Parkfield Cafe. Here's the inside. It's a little dark. This is old school ranch country. And what did you have to say about your hamburger?
It was awesome.
It was grass-fed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And a big hunk of chip cheese on it. Yum. And bacon.
And bacon, delicious, huh?
Yep.
How about the chili beans?
They were actually good. A little on the warm side, but they were good.
They were good. So we're going to press on to somewhere else. Probably head on back home. It's 4:30, or to Cat, because home is where we park it, right?
It is home. We are heading home. That's our home.
So we're going to pet Chico and take some pictures, and we'll be out of here.
I didn't want a full 16 ouncer, so our guy at the counter gave me a half of one. Well, he's going to charge me, obviously, but so there you go. I'm going to try some of this, and I forget the name of it, but I'll text it in, and we'll see what it is, and we'll see when the food comes. Chili with cheese on the left, bacon cheeseburger with some fries on the right. I think it's going to be a good day. I'm going to pip in some pics here of Violet. Here's Chico and Violet and another dog. We're going to get to me and the fat dog with the gels at the fountain. And then one more of the dog of Violet at the fountain. So here you go, and we'll see what's next. So, we've got sad news about Violet. Violet passed away. I asked the server where my dog was, and she got a sad look on her face, and she had to tell us the sad news. This is a cool bridge right here. I like this. Anyway, Violet was 13 years old, and that's a grand old age for a Basset Hound. So God love her. She lived a good life in a good place. So I'm not as upset because she lived a long time and she had a good life, and that's what you hope for your dog. Anyway, Violet had a tumor all of a sudden start to grow, and she was starting to suffer, and her health care gal said, you know, now's the time. It's not going to get better, and sadly it's not. And so Violet went to puppy heaven. So God love Violet for that. I miss my dog, but I have her on film. And again, if you go to Google Earth and street view the Parkfield Cafe, you'll see my dog live in perpetuity. What is it?
Perpetuity.
Perpetuity. I gotta say the food was real good. I forgot to say that on the handheld, and I've never had a bad meal here. So if you're out this way, you gotta make sure that they're open. But it's going to be worth your drive. That's all I can tell you, because it's been worth mine. So now we're northbound on the Parkfield Coalinga Road, and I'm going to run a little bit of music here, and you'll enjoy some scenery. Now this pickup stopped me, and they asked if they were going the right way to Parkfield. and I told them that they were, and that the cafe was open. I just ate there, the food was good, and I didn't think they'd be disappointed when they got there. So now we'll get back on to the road footage and some music. I thought there was a historical marker out here somewhere, and I recall this because the first time I came out here this way on Parkfield Grade Road, Parkfield Coalinga Road, I saw it and stopped there. I'm not so sure anymore, but I wanted to get at least one shot of the beautiful scenery. I'm really running out of steam, so we'll see what's next. I pulled off the film a little bit too soon, so now we're going to pull off and film what I wanted to film right here. There we go. I knew this was here somewhere. This marker honors Victor Roberts, 1854 to 1930. Marcellin Roberts, Victor's brother, 1866 to 1960. And then one of the nephews, Baptiste Mott, born 1881, passed 1977. They were instrumental in establishing their ranch out here. Victor homesteaded 160 acres in roughly 1871. Not quite as sharp of a view, but sharp nevertheless, and certainly worth pulling over for. So we'll see what's next. I didn't add a lot of the road footage after this because it was a point where there wasn't a good break to cut this into two. So I'm going to make this my closing shot. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef, March Extravaganza 23. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. We'll see you for tomorrow's. And I have a lot to say about this Motel 6 that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. So we'll see you then.